Right on. It's a Monarch 10EE. How much time we got going here? No, I haven't been going too long. Oh yeah, that's very nice. I like that. I'm gonna set this off. Get this fuzzy stuff out of here. Okay, get that open. The jaws are tight. Okay. Now what this is an adapter. I'll get over here and look where it goes. Over here to the amazing Brown and Sharp milling machine with the sliding adjustable vertical head. And just for a recap, this vertical head hooks to this very heavy yoke. You can see it'll swing anywhere, and usually it's swung up, see? Like that, but it's just hanging down there loose. It'll go anywhere you want. Now, with this head, it's real heavy and not easy to remove like a standard outboard arbor on a horizontal mill. So what they did is they had an adapter that, like I just made. It's pretty chunky, but it'll go in here, see? It'll go in there, and it'll, whoa, I'm gonna drop it, I didn't. And it'll have a brass bushing or a bronze bushing for this pilot end of the horizontal arbor. Now normally, let me grab this. Oh, this stuff's heavy, you know, it's heavy. Now, this is the spline shaft that normally drives the head through that spline in the back. So what I'm doing is removing this spline shaft here. I'm gonna set this down and drop it. Yeah. And I got a 50 taper arbor here, 1-inch diameter, type A. So it'll work in that blind hole. You know, you can support it and tighten the nut. This is just kind of a standard duty arbor, the type A. The type B has a bigger bearing. But this will be fine for what I'm doing. Oh, one of the things, look at this. See if I can show this. Get this indicator over here. Now, you know, this machine's 80 years old. But it hasn't had much use. Look how much run out there is on that arbor way out on the end. This is a thousandths or so. Isn't that something? That's amazing. That's quality. That is quality. This thing is quality made, no doubt about it. So it's going to be fun getting this machine going. And then I can use the horizontal arbor. See, I got a gear cutter on here, and I can make change gears for my axles and lathe, and gears for anything I want. And that's kind of cool. It's a cool thing about having a horizontal mill, and this came with a dividing head. Yeah, this machine here is out of the high energy weapons program at Hanford. Kind of shut that thing down in the 70s. Probably just to buy all new equipment. There's the tag there. The machine has it too over here. Historic Cold War warrior. Yeah, good place to store my belts. So anyway, that's what I'm making there, is this little gizmo. And this is the only arbor I'm going to use, so it doesn't need to have an adjustable bushing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a bushing, machine it close, a couple thousandths undersize. Then I'll bring it over here and put it in the sun and honing machine and get just the perfect finish on it. Then I'll, probably get it a clearance of like 4/10. All it'll need is an oil hole. Another fellow knows a little bit about these, and I guess, what they had in there was pretty elaborate. I just don't need to do that right now. Just very simple is all it needs. So that's what I'm doing there. And I made that piece there, this thing. It's a piece of scrap. And it's going to work fine. It's got some holes it don't need. It'll, I don't know, lightning holes, right? So anyway, got that. Going to be doing some more on this jewel here. But most of the stuff, it just makes sense to do it on the old worn out lathe. That part back there is precision. I held a couple tenths on this thing on over 4.5-inch diameter. That's pretty good, from a machine made in 1951. Well, anyway, that's my adventure this evening, and I think I'll go in and give Chloe a biscuit or a bone or something. Kind of getting this place more straightened out. That radial drill press really killed me. I mean, I just had that, I had that thing just scattered all through here, working on pieces of it. But that's coming together. I just got a few little loose ends to do on this milling machine. So this is going to be, really fun. Once I, work out all the small things. I got some oil leaks and some things I got to figure out what's happening. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. And I'll be back, I'm sure.